Hello everyone, my name is James Pack. I handle the website and box office stuff for the Tucson Fringe Festival. And I'm just doing a quick video because we are using a new ticketing system this year. And I want to make sure you guys understand how to use it. So starting off, I'm already at the ticket link, tucsonfringe.simpletix.com. We will have links to this on our website, so you don't have to worry about trying to find it. But as you can see here, we have, all of our events listed that'll be coming up. I have a test event, which I'm going to use for this video here in just a moment. But you can scroll through and check out a lot of the stuff we have coming up. Tickets are not on sale as of the day of this recording, but they will be soon. First thing I want to go through is to purchase passes and our Fringe admission button. So to do that, we're going to come over here to this 10th annual Tucson Fringe Festival event. It's a separate event from everything else. Just click on that. There we go. And then this is how all the events will look. It'll have the times over here and then information about the event below, such as our venues and other information. And when you're ready to purchase tickets, you can just click right here on Buy Tickets. And it brings up all this information. And you can choose the button, which we'll go ahead and throw one in there. It starts adding things over here. And then a 2-show pass and 5-show pass, which are the only options this year. And then if you'd like to make a donation, you can do that here. We would appreciate it. But you are not required to. So let's do, let's actually make that two buttons and then 1 2-show pass. So let's say somebody wants to come to see the show. So at this point, because we're doing our passes a little differently this year, and what you'll need to do is purchase your passes, and then afterwards you'll receive a promo code in an email, and you'll be able to use that promo code to choose which shows you want to go see before the festival actually happens. So a lot of people have always asked if they could buy a pass and then choose the shows they want to see. Well, you're able to do that now. It just takes a little extra time. So how we're going to do that, I have my stuff over here, and if you want to delete something or change it, you can just click on that right there. So we're going to go to Checkout Now. And then it'll ask for your first, last name, and your email address. And then for each ticket, unfortunately, there's no way for me to turn this off. It'll ask for your first and last name for each ticket, which is kind of annoying, but it'll get the job done. The next thing when you're purchasing your 2-show pass, first and last name again, and then you'll be asked 2 questions. The first one is required. Please select how you would like to receive your promotional codes to use the multi-show passes. There are 2 options from this drop-down menu. One is 1 single-use code for multiple tickets must be used in 1 transaction. So you cannot use that code again after the 1 transaction. The other option is multiple single-use codes for 1 ticket each. Can be used in more than 1 transaction. So if you're getting a 2-show pass, but you haven't decided on the 2 shows yet, you know of one but not the other, you can choose multiple single-use codes and use one of those codes to get the 1 show you definitely want to see, and then later use the other code for the other show you want to see once you've decided. If you already know all the shows you want to see for your 2-show pass, you can click 1 single-use code for multiple tickets. And then you would have to have both of those tickets in your order summary right over here. And then you could punch in your promo code, and that would give you the discount on all those tickets in that 1 transaction. And I'll show you what that's like here in a minute. So for now, we'll just, say 1 single-use code. This next question is an optional question. You do not have to answer it, but it's something to help us remind everyone about why a button needs to be purchased. And you can read that there. explaining that, and then you can click yes or no. Again, this is an optional question. You don't even have to answer it to move on. But we would like to remind people, hey, don't forget to do this thing. And then you would put in your payment information. And if you scroll down on the order summary here, it'll have your, any fees and totals. This is where you would click to enter your promotional code if you had one. We're not doing that yet. And then if you happen to have a Simple Tix account, you could log in there. I don't think you need to have an account to purchase tickets, so you don't have to sign up for anything. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these. Go away. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go back to that other page where we had all the events listed, if it'll let me. There we go. So here we have all of our events. And I'm going to come down to this test event. We're going to open that up. And I just put in some information in here. It's not important for the test event, but this is where the event description would be. Now on ticket price it says between $0 and $10. You can ignore that 0 part there. There's not much I can do about it on our end. So we're going to go to buy tickets. And it's going to show you dates and times for when the events are happening. And each of our events will have that information there. And then you can just click on whichever date you want to see. Like Thursday, January 13th. We'll click on that one. And then it shows the ticket options, which there's only one ticket option for $10. And we're going to put, let's say 2 tickets for that one. Puts it there. Then we have the option down here to either check out now or select other events. So if you want to buy tickets for more than one event, you can do that. So select other events. Now let's say I click on this show here, The Hustle. And then it gives me the show times for that. If I go to get tickets, currently sales start November 15th. I'm recording this on November 9th. So we can't purchase that one right now. But we go back down to this test event, which will be deleted by the time you're all in here trying to buy tickets. Let's click on January 15th, a Saturday. And we'll click 2 tickets for that. Okay. Now let's say that you had purchased a 5-show pass and you want to use that for these. Well, let's make that 3. So there's 5 total, right? So if I go to checkout now, it brings this stuff up, and again, first, last name, email address. Then for each ticket, unfortunately, it'll ask for your first and last name, and if you purchased a ticket, if you purchased a button. And then you can have this option to copy from above, so you can just quickly copy after typing that stuff in, so you don't have to keep doing it every time. Which is a nuisance. Unfortunately, I don't have a way of turning that off yet. And then entering your payment information. And then again, if you scroll down here on the order summary, it has your 3 tickets and 2 tickets here. Have a promotional code. The code I'm using right now is test21. Hit apply. It's going to think for a minute. And all 5 of those tickets have been marked to 0. Now the important thing to remember when doing this is you have to purchase your passes first in a separate transaction and wait for your promotional codes to come in email before you try to purchase your individual tickets for different shows. And then, so if I click remove here, it adds the money back on there. So I'm just going to delete those. Delete that. Okay. So that is pretty much it. It is a very simple, user-friendly option. There is also an app for your smartphone you can download to show us your ticket information, or you can just show us in your email. It'll have more information there. But the important thing is understanding how we're doing our passes right now. And it might seem a little confusing, I understand. You can always email us before you make a purchase, and we can help you out with all of those things. But that is pretty much it. We will have, if you're watching this video, the ticket sales link is already up on our website, and all that information is up there so you can find out about show descriptions and show times and things. Some of that information might change between now, November 9th, and the opening of the festival on January 13th. But just keep checking back to make sure nothing's changed. If something is changed after you have purchased a ticket, like a showtime or something, you should be notified of that information through an email. But we will make sure we'll get that information out to folks at any rate. If you have any questions, be sure to go to box office at tucsonfringe.org, O-R-G, and I will be able to help you with any of those ticketing questions you might have. But yeah, it's a pretty simple system, and I hope you guys find it easier than the things we've done in the past. And yeah, let us know if it's a better service or not, definitely. So thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope it was helpful. Again, email us if you have questions.